which we go to can FACEIT block DMA. And watch this and listen to this. They can. They have something called IOMU. IOMU, it was in 2009, early 2010, it was on your motherboards, like old motherboards. But then with more modern CPUs, it switched in early 2010 to your CPUs. And what IOMU does, like long story short, it literally blocks DMA. Sponsor of this video is Sell Your Skins. Wanna sell your CS2 skins for real cash? Sell Your Skins is a fast, easy and safe way to get money for skins at fair prices. You can cash out via PayPal, card, Venmo, crypto, you name it. Trusted by many, over 182,000 users. The site is super user-friendly, and with their level system, the more you sell, the more you get. Use my code Kera for an extra 5% bonus on your sale. Check them out, guys. Link in description. While I was editing second part, I understood that not many people know what DMAs are, how it works, and why IOMU is very important. So what are DMA cheats? I mean, DMA, it's direct memory access, allows hardware devices to read, write system memory without CPU intervention. So you put it in a Thunderbolt, or you put it in NVMe, you put it in PCI slot, it's under your GPU most of the time. And it just reads everything direct from your PC, sends to second PC. On the second PC, you have a cheat, and it will show everything on the second monitor, and then you have a fuser for the second monitor. You click it, and it shows on your monitor. That's why anti-cheat, it's very hard to detect DMA, and you can cheat in every game with the DMA. It doesn't matter how good the anti-cheat is. Until we have GamerDoc here, talking about how their chat engineers implement IOMU restrictions and all that, and you are like, bro, for Valorant they're doing everything, they're stopping these DMAs, blah blah, they're doing crazy good stuff, right? So GamerDoc is the guy who is in anti-cheat in Vanguard system. He's the main guy there. But then if you type FACEIT IOMU, if you type that, you will find that FACEIT actually has IOMU like from April 15 and how to enable it. So it's funny for me that they have that from April and they don't use it, but people don't know what IOMU is. So let me explain you the role of IOMU. It was like in the beginning, 2006-7, it was on the motherboard, and then early 2010, they switched to your CPUs, the modern CPUs. And probably everyone who is playing CS2, you have a modern CPU from 2010 and newer, because you wouldn't be able to play CS2 in other way. You will have like what, 5 FPS, right? So it acts as a memory firewall between devices and RAM. So if you put any device that will try to take the info from your PC through direct memory access, IOMU blocks it. How it stops DMA cheat, as I just said. With IOMU, the OC enforces strict mappings. Unauthorized device cannot touch the game memory. End of story. If the cheat card is connected, it's trapped in the sandbox and cannot leak CS2 data. It's end of story for DMA cards and all that. Plus, you add to that secure boot and TPM2. What secure boot does? Prevents unassigned or modified bootloaders and kernel drivers from running. It stops if like FACEIT enforce the secure boot and TPM2 and IOMU on you or everyone. It will stop the DMA cheating almost entirely with some small bypasses. Really small bypasses, and you can also sign your driver with the Microsoft, but that costs from, I don't know, 2,000 and more. I heard one guy do it for 1,000 plus, something like that, but it can go to 3, 4, I don't know really. And also, if they caught you distributing that driver, they can revoke your signature, and you will lose a lot of money. And it's detectable if you do something like bootable and all that is detectable, but the DMA was very hard to detect because it was acting as I don't know, LAN, external LAN card, sound card, you know, they hide it through the coding of a driver. And that's what was happening. That's why DMA was so good. So if they use all that all together with FACEIT kernel level anti-cheat, BAM, all of this, they're stopping 99.9% of the cheats by statistics. And of course, there will always be a bypass, but it's very hard. It's very hard to use that bypass, and especially it's not available to some casual cheater. It will, like some cheater, even with money, it's very hard to bypass this, even if they pay a lot of money. And if they ever get detected because of all this turn on, you know, the cheaters would lose a lot of money, and cheat makers too. But we know about, you know, FACEIT will not tell you to activate all of this. Only some selective people. You need to have secure boot. This guy don't have to have secure boot. Don't turn it on. TPM2, you don't need it. This guy need it. Iomu, yes, these two legit guys, they definitely, and I know two legit guys, they needed to turn on Iomu. But then these cheaters, nah, bro, they're paying for protection, some whitelist. You my little cheaters, you can play. Don't start Iomu. We will not force this kernel DMA protection. It looks like this. If you don't know about it, you see FACEIT has it. It's like 100% confirmed that FACEIT has this. It's kernel DMA protection, Iomu, and their detection if Iomu is properly activated and all that. They have this. It's on your PC. They can use it. They can block all the cheaters. And then maybe they will say, well, you know, some users have like custom Windows and all that. Why do I care if some user has custom Windows and he can cheat against me? Why do I care? If you made me install this spyware of your kernel level anti-cheat, I have the spyware installed. Why do you think I would care if you ask everyone and me also to activate all of this when I already have your spyware? I want to be protected from cheaters. And if I pay for the product, I want to be 99.9% secured from the cheaters. End of story. Make this a must, like mandatory. Make this mandatory so everyone has this, and block the freaking DMA cheats, and let me play normal without worrying if this guy has something. End of story. Let me play a legit game, because Valve is not interested in that. They will never make kernel level anti-cheat. But on the other side, we have FACEIT. We pay for that if we want premium protection. Make premium users use Iomu. Do that. Premium users pay to have like the better matchmaking, better protection. Make premium users have Iomu. And if you want to let some guy who didn't pay for premium into super match, make him have Iomu also. Why do I care if I already have a freaking spyware on my PC? End of story. That's how FACEIT can block 99.9% of the cheats. Just the part that's happening on FACEIT, and you decide, is it worth it to pay for this product? That's all on you. I will not call you to stop playing, but imagine you pay for the product, you send the report, and support ignores you. And then you need to cry to some admin on Reddit, or need to cry to some admin on Twitter to help you. Come to us, buy premium, and you are protected, man.
Cool.
15 euros, man.
You get a better price when you come direct to the distributor.
I guess so.
All right. Yeah, so she opened the door. I'm like, yo, chill. I ain't about that drama, you know what I mean? I know you got another nigga in the crib, you know what
up?
So just... What?
Can you ban this cheater?
Nah, I ain't seen shit.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yo, hold up, man. Yo.
Come on. Where's everybody going?
Is that the product you want to pay for? I mean, FACEIT is free. You can freely play it. Renown is free. If you are from Nordic countries, S-Play is free, even protected with a cross that I think it's better than FACEIT anti-cheat. I'm just saying. And I don't think Across tolerate cheaters. Guys, Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. I just think you should know this before you pay for some product to see what's happening. Stay good. God bless ya. I'll see you in next video. Bye.